Oh, okay. I've had these load screen where it doesn't it like bugs out and it just gives me this like I'm starting up the game again.
Big dog Tony is into the ball game now as he'll make
Gotta
his
get that
fifth
ERA down.
appearance of the season here.
Big dog Tony.
Stepping in, Brian Anderson.
It would have been great to start the season off starting and all that, to have like an actual stat line of starting from for most of the season, or at least a good chunk of it.
Real patient hitter at the plate. I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Like, I liked after every game I got to train or do something in the bullpen. I don't feel like I do that because I play like 4 or 5 games in a row before I actually do that.
Toward the line and right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
I'll see him stopping.
Tony, originally from South Korea, he was a 25th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this guy.
No one questions how he doesn't look Korean at all.
Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out.
To the ground, what we wanted. I don't know what he was thinking. Looked like because the guy was close, he was going to try to tag him, and it didn't work.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jack Jensen. He flew out in his last.
Yikes. That is not where that should go.
Hits are even at 7 apiece.
Knuckleballer that has not thrown his knuckleball yet. It's odd. A fastball and a sinker.
The 0-2 once more. Grounder down the line at third.
Oh, there we go.
Makes
the eye level a little.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Wei-Yin Chen, runner in scoring position.
Oh, and he got a good hit, too. Damn. Helping himself out. I can't be upset with that. Knuckleball just caught way too much, and he was sitting on it.
It's a 3-2 ball game.
Ew.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
Why couldn't that have happened?
And the third baseman is there to make the catch. Dansby Swanson will look for some 2 outs.
Hey, we won.
Seemed like everyone had a hand in this win.
Hey, I got the win. I don't know if I should have gotten the win, but it's just because I was the guy. And, of course, 15 strikes. I didn't throw a single ball. That didn't help my case. Boy, of course. Yeah, sure. Oh. Yeah, I'm doing great against the Mets, so it's understandable that stat line wise to come in, but Dave Bruce is 4 for 11 against me, and with Conforto on right now, I wouldn't even want to send me out there. But I guess there might be people that are worse off. But only faced him 11 times.
Big dog Tony takes over to start.
Plus, left-handed batting has hurt me a lot.
Runner at second now, nobody out, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce.
Yeah, sure, I won't get that.
1-0 the count. 2-0 the count to Jay
I'm not going to
Bruce.
challenge him
You
anything.
don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
The 2-2 one more time. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 3-2 pitch. Gets a small piece near the plate. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. Lifted in the air to straightaway.
Well, hey, I'll
center.
take it. At least he didn't crush a homer.
Catch made and straightaway
But
center.
when we hit it to
The
right
runner
field,
tags from second.
good
And
try to get
getting
Conforto.
here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first
Oh, I
pitch.
wanted that low corner.
And a
That's why I went
just
fastball.
below the knees, ball one. Now the 1-0.
Oh, well, that's not good.
And
Oh, we got him.
he'll be in time to get
I don't know how that happened.
And that's gonna hurt because now there are two away.
I don't know how we got it. It looked like he did that one slide. If he just did a regular slide, he probably would have gotten in. But he did the one where he slides around and touches it with his hand. And he, like, tapped my glove.
At the knees
That's
for
bullshit, but I'm going to
strike.
take it.
Even at 2-2.
It's not my runner, so I wouldn't have
Balls,
gotten
two
it. But
strikes, a crucial
still.
count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to
Ooh,
try
Jesus.
to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you
Well,
want to throw,
I did, and I
slow
fucked
roll
up.
for a strike.
And apparently I hit R1 again.
Look there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. And we'll see if they can make him
Damn
pay
it.
for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. The 1-0 home. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. And the forecast is
Insert
not showing
metaphor
any
here.
signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the
Yeah,
things
it's getting wet out here. I can't throw. The
not
ball's
just for
slippery.
position players, but that
Dirty and
mound gets
slippery.
Awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes
Fuck's up right now.
moist like it is right now.
Evan
so the
Simmons
umpires are going to
must
have
be a
to
pitcher.
really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Stepping in now, Kevin Simmons. He swings and grounds it
All
to
right.
short.
I mean, that was
And
kind of a
strike
painful inning, but we didn't give up anything.
Now back to the top of the Mets
We
order.
tied it up.
Hitting in Yoenis Cespedes. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Fly ball out.
I was
towards
gonna say,
left
did he
center
let it
field.
rip?
Inciarte is there, and he has it for the first out. Next up for New York, Ahmed Rosario. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And
They make it sound like that's impressive. He's working on a 1-for-3.
The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Defoe ranges to his left.
All right, got that guy off. I didn't want him on the base.
Next for the Mets, Anthony Rendon. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Tough slider down low for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the
Oh,
defensive.
got a
I
nice
only
hit
think
there.
of
Can't
myself
complain.
in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something.
Always give up 2-out hits, 2-out walks, something.
When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Standing in now, Eric Payne.
Oh, man.
As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that falls in for
I tried to throw it
solid base
outside
hit,
so he
his
wouldn't
second
pull
of
it through the
night.
hole.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do is go out there and not throw a donut up for the boys. He was able to get
Yikes.
those first 2 outs so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat.
Every time I have to go to that slider, it's not good. Luckily, it didn't cause any damage this time, but jeez, I fucked that slider up every time.
Freddie Freeman will get the call here.
Yeah, we won.
It's nice to get the first game of the series.
And I get the win.
So when it's
Makes me look good. It's like I know what I'm doing.
pitching coach checks in with a member of his
Oh, well,
staff.
I'm not a strikeout guy, but thanks, coach. This guy, he's 0 for 2, but he's the rising star. Well, at least we're winning a lot. I'm just surprised why I'm coming in so early. 6 innings. I like that the 2 home runs I've given up to this team have been by Bruce. Bruce is the power threat to me, even though Cespedes and Frazier got the power to fuck me up.
Number 23, Big Dog Tony.
Get the stat line they keep showing me at certain points, where they'll tell me I'm like 6-0 or something.
He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
Hit hard to the right side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Striding into the box, Michael Conforto. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now
He's
he's
trying to be
behind the
patient.
count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Oh, I wanted to catch the corner like I always do. Didn't work.
The 2-2. Belted high and deep into right
Yikes.
center.
The Conforto, yep.
Up is Inciarte.
Conforto finally took me
And
deep.
this one is gone.
I thought Cespedes would be the next after Bruce.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Jay Bruce comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And that one just missed outside. Bruce is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home
I'm
run.
trying to be
Scoring the
aggressive.
ball
I just
great.
lose the zone. But hey, at least I struck out Bruce, so I'll take it.
Throwing the ball across the plate.
You froze him on the fastball there. Jay Bruce is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. No balls and a strike to count. 3 runs, 6 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Ooh, got him.
Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that
Oh,
pushed
just a
him.
little hiccup to Conforto, but it's Conforto, so I'm not too upset about it.
Tomas Nido. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
It doesn't look very promising. So
But the other guy must have retired because I think he was older too. Not sure, but they have Nido now, and I think Lecky might be doing catching. Interesting. Must have not gotten any veteran
There's a
catchers.
swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And
Hey, good shot by Nido. First major league home run for him.
Tomas Nido has just
I knew it was gone because once I let go and fucked that up, I knew that that was right down the heart of the plate.
He'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least 1.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then
Plus, once I start to say shit about anybody, it's usually what happens. Like, he's not a veteran or anything, and I've never even, like, you know, who knows how good he actually is, crushes it.
be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
And a
Oh,
sinker
Cespedes
gets
wanted
there.
to.
Into the dirt, in fact. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field.
Knuckleball. Sometimes we'll get them, and then other times it just hangs over the plate. And they just know what to do with it.
Nine-hole hitter comes through with the base hit, and that brings up the top of the order now with nobody out.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2. And he's able to find the knockout there.
Hit down the third baseline.
Jesus, everyone's just popping off on that fucking knuckleball. There's some games I have it, and other games they read it very well.
Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Oh, I doubt I'll get a double play. There's a lot of fast people on.
Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. The 1-1 is a
Oh,
slider
come
taken
on.
for
I
a
need
ball.
that.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Inciarte has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's working on a 1-3
Damn it.
thus far.
Could really use these.
Strikes the count.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Ground ball to
Oh
second.
my god, he fucking misses it.
Through for a base hit.
God damn it. The infielding is just so bad for the Braves. Like, what the hell? There are times they do amazing plays, and other times on a simple ground ball, they just fuck the whole thing up.
Before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Strike one to start the at-bat. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the
Oh,
double play
jeez.
ball?
Oh, you hit a
Great
mitt.
spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout. And at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Catch made in center.
Definitely
Here
gave
comes
up
the
more
runner.
runs than I would have liked
The runner
suddenly
from third
against the
comes
Mets,
across
but
to score as they
it's all
try
right.
and chip away at the deficit. Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. He went deep last time up.
start
There's a
underhanding
high
these
pitch
to him.
that catches the zone. The 0-1. And there's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. This is on the ground over to first.
Job, Freeman.
And
At least
on
you
the
can
first
field
with
it.
is Freeman, and that'll... Max Kepler
Thank
will get
God.
a chance. 13-6. Final score in this ball game. The Braves jumped out.
Way too much up. Could not have had that happen. You know, I like how I have some Hall of Fame potential, but yikes. I gotta get that ERA down. Gotta drop that ERA. See here. Yeah, well, not with Gio, but like move me there. But at some point, I feel like once my adjusted overall kind of goes up again, I'll that's kind of what happens. But my adjusted overall is a 73. I am just not doing great. It is not a good start.